I can show you his face because he's 18 years old. His name is John Honore. He went to trial, decided against the plea offer, and went to trial as an adult. And on Monday, jury of his peers found him guilty. And the charge was second-degree murder. Honore was the driver who allegedly beat Linda Frickey viciously and then dragged her to her death. And he could face life in prison when he's sentenced. Joining me now for this exclusive interview is Linda's younger sister, Jinnylynn Griffin, and Linda's sister-in-law, Kathy Richard. Thank you to both of you for being with me tonight, and I am so sorry for what you and your family have gone through. If I can start with you, Jinnylynn, is there any sense of relief or justice in hearing the verdicts and the sentences for the three girls, 20 years each?
Yes, there was a relief. I was saddened. They were young girls. They were all there. They got in the car. They were following their friends. They got 20 years, but they did it. They chose it. They didn't try to stop John Honore in any way. They all got in the car, which would be a felony of carjacking anyway. You know, they didn't do anything to stop him.
And Kathy, there is still a sentencing that you are awaiting for John Honore. He chose against the plea deal. He was convicted, second-degree murder. What are you hoping the sentence will be for him?
Well, we're pretty sure that it's a mandatory life sentence with 25 years before possibility of parole.
That is a long time for an 18-year-old. It's hard to fathom what's going through his mind as he awaits hearing what the judge has to say. Jinnylynn, you had a chance to speak face-to-face with the parents of the three girls. Can you tell me about that?
I actually only saw one. She said she was sorry, and I told her I was sorry too. But it was a choice. It was a choice she made, and unfortunately, the consequences followed her, and she has to serve her time now.
What was it like for you, though? Was it painful to be face to face with those parents? I mean, obviously they're brokenhearted as well, losing their children, for 20 years.
Right. It was in a sense, but like I said, it was a sad thing because they are losing their children, and as Kathy said, they're losing their sister time for the next 20 years. They not only hurt us, they hurt their grandmother as well as hurting Linda's grandchildren. So it really was a sad time. She was trying to apologize, and I just told her that, she said she was sorry, and I said I was sorry too. But, unfortunately, like I said, they did it, and she knows they did it. And, I really felt like the girls were the two from the backseat were more apologetic than anybody.
So, Kathy, John was the driver. John was really the most aggressive part of this entire crime that took Linda. He wrote a letter to your family. It's I'm going to put it up on the screen. It's hard to read. I mean, it almost looks like it's written by a grade schooler. It says things along the lines of, "I pray for you every day, and I'm so sorry, and I apologize." All those kinds of words that I imagine someone would want to hear. But what was it like for you to see this letter, read this letter? Was there anything about it that brought you any solace at all?
No, that letter is not John Honore. He has a long list of violent crimes. All during the trial, all the pre-trial meetings at court, he sat there, slept, twirled his hair. There was times when the judge or the bailiffs had to tell him, stand up. He had no respect for the court. He is just not a remorseful person. And no, how do you apologize for something so horrific? He didn't only, before he dragged her, he beat her, he stomped her, he maced her. He didn't give her a chance to get out the car. He went up to the car and attacked her, and he stomped her.
And again, I mean, thinking about it, she's in her 70s, so it's just such an appalling crime every way you look at it. I am so thankful that you both took the time to be here tonight. Kathy Richard and Jinnylynn Griffin, thank you so much. And again, our prayers go out to you and your family as you heal after this horrible ordeal. Thank you again. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.